The best thing about craft breweries is the return to the tinny. When I was a young man, it was more definitely like little glass bottles. Stubbies were the medium of beer drinking, and now we're seeing this return to the can.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I think they're easy to recycle. You can crush them.
Hello and welcome to the Friday drink. Put your feet up, grab something from the fridge.
Alright, what have we got?
Are you looking forward to it?
Yes.
Alright.
You hold it, I'm gonna explain.
You're gonna do the explaining?
Yeah. Okay, turn it around. Oh wait, no. You were right, I think. We have the Colonial Pale Ale.
My arm is getting so sore.
The Colonial Pale Ale is made by Colonial, yeah, is that right?
Yep.
Yep, Colonial Brewing Company. Now, they originally from Margaret River, lovely place, you should go there. But these guys, they also have a base in Port Melbourne as well, so near us. Now, this Pale Ale is one of their favorites, and it's apparently they've used a bit of USA IPA, a bit of Oz IPA to create a blend. You know, like you have like a Shiraz blend, this is like that.
I just feel like being like a beer company surrounded by wine regions, you'd kind of be like the loner kid on the schoolyard.
And maybe you'd adapt. Like you'd be like, yeah, we have a blend, a USA Oz blend.
The word colonial for me has like so many implications.
Yep.
Like these guys, I think they were invented in 2004. That's when they did their first keg. But colonial always makes me think of old-timey, funny hats, itchy clothes.
Yeah, and I feel like we're going to talk about the label.
Yeah.
I mean, the label doesn't look super colonial. It looks a bit colonial.
Yeah, you know what? This looks like it was very, not well designed. I'd say it was well designed, but you put it in front of a designer and they said, boom, blue writing, white background.
I know, it sort of feels like a bit unfinished to me. Like, not to be, I mean, I'm not a designer, but that's just my impression.
What would you add? What would you add?
Ooh. Well,
I'm doing a lot of holding in this episode.
I think I'd go a whole new direction. I wouldn't do the white and blue.
Okay.
Unless you're doing like a China pattern. Maybe for like a Kung Fu type wine, you'd have like the white and blue China pattern. No, I would do something a lot more earthy and a lot more, I don't know, colonial.
Something that screams wagons and muskets and
that is
stealing other people's land. All right.
Oh boy.
Let's take a closer look.
Woo.
So Ruth always does the pause for the official pause.
Apparently my hands are less ugly.
Yeah. We gotta talk about this.
Yeah, like we gotta talk about this.
Look at that!
Oh my gosh, it's like staring into the abyss.
It comes off.
What?
It's like opening a tin of tuna, except
this is insane.
It's good.
Apparently this used to be what it was always like.
Yeah.
Didn't I don't know, your grandma or my grandma say that? Didn't tins used to all be like that you soft drinks?
Instead of drinking out of like a little tiny little hole, you get the whole lot. Yeah. You can just dump that on your head.
It's like drinking out of a cup, but it's a can.
All right, let's hold up the things.
So
good.
It's
good color.
Good color.
Honey.
It's
very typical, very
typical.
traditional.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
This is what comes out of the tap / can.
All right. Oh yeah.
Now I'm saying that's a very a frothier style rather than like a fizzy style. I'd say it's actually on the bitter side.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know, it's pretty hoppy. I feel like I say that about a lot of
it is one of the key ingredients
of beer.
If it's like beer. I mean, beer is like water, hops. Question mark.
I feel like we should know these things.
I've been to several breweries.
I still don't remember.
Water, hops, malts? Question mark.
Correct.
Anyway, I would rather you say it's quite hoppy rather than it's quite watery.
Yeah, I feel like if you're saying your beer's watery, it's not getting a good review.
Yeah.
No, this is quite drinkable. I think it's got some tropical fruit flavors. Would you agree?
Like a pineapple?
Like a pineapple, Tim.
I'm not getting any coconut. See, if it had any sort of coconut flavour, I love coconuts. I don't like coconut flavour because when I was a kid, that was the flavour of my antibiotics.
Oh, mine was strawberry. And I loved it.
You liked the medicine?
I would guzzle it. Strawberry antibiotics. So good.
That is something to be concerned about.
Like a strawberry milkshake.
Just make your drugs taste really good.
This is what you're married to.
This is what I'm married to, this insane train of thought.
Yep. This is fun to talk about while drinking this beer. You know what?
I'm having a little bit more.
Yeah.
Delicate.
Just finish it up.
Okay, so I like
it.
I liked the label. You didn't like the label. I liked kind of the bitterness of it.
I wouldn't drink it every day. But if it was at a pub and I saw it, I'd be like, oh yeah, this is a good beer.
Yeah, it is. It's solid.
It's solid.
It's a solid.
It's like the Apple of beers. It's reliable. It's always there. You know what you're getting. It's solid.
Yeah. As with many craft beers, you know, you've kind of got the whole, we need to make our own flavour. What do we make? So it has more flavour than a run-of-the-mill Old Mate pub with, you know, your standard big name brewery beers on tap. So yeah, I'm gonna do it.
What?
I'm gonna jump straight into the who would you recommend
Who would you recommend it for?
So you're at, who would I recommend it to?
Oh, I know.
For? I'll go first.
Oh, you.
I'll go first. Okay, so I would recommend it to, you woke up to the Old Mate pub and Old Mate's about to order a carton or a Ted, depending where you are, a 4X. And then I was like, oh man, what do you drink? You say, you know what, I reckon if you liking those sort of ones, give this a go. Colonial Pale.
Oh my goodness.
That's a very specific
But that was actually gonna be exactly my answer.
Can you at least do the Old Mate voice?
The Old Mate voice?
Yeah. Oh, what are you drinking?
Oh, son, what are you drinking? Oh,
why would he call you son?
Back in my day. Oh, am I? Is he talking to me?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe.
He calls you son.
I don't know, maybe
maybe
if I wasn't
all the men, they got long hair these days. You hear that about some old people, it's like, oh, the long hair, ridiculous haircuts. It's like, dude, most of those people grew up in the 60s with hippies and very long, ratty hair.
Yeah.
It's not like this thing that got invented yesterday.
Also, remember Vikings?
Yeah.
They had long hair.
And many cultures that didn't invent the scissor.
And they brushed it and washed it a lot.
Do you want to drop some more Viking facts?
Fact. Another Viking fact, you know the horns? Didn't happen.
The horns growing out of their skull.
Growing out of their skull, as in growing out of their helmets. Didn't happen.
Didn't happen. But if you were to go back to Viking times, so you just transported to the year, I don't know, 1897.
That's not Vikings.
No, 897. You just had a helmet and a couple of goat's horns. Would you invent it for them?
I mean, maybe, just for the laughs.
I mean, I would. I mean, I feel like you'd be the coolest Viking around.
Yeah. Okay, tinnies.
Tinnies. 3.5.
3.5. Solid 3.5.
Solid 3.5.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I get it. I'd get it again. But I could forget it. No, you know what? That's not fair. You know what? 3.75.
Oh.
I give it 3.75.
You're going up?
Yeah. You know what? Just the more I go down, the more I think, no, this is solid.
That's all we got time for today. Thanks so much. Tell us what beers you want us to try next. We have nothing else to do, so we love drinking beer. And keep it real, everyone. Sometimes, if I have an ear infection or something now, and I have to get antibiotics, I am almost tempted to ask if I can get the liquid drinkable strawberry kind.
Ooh, yikes.